all doing today? We're gonna be playing some King's Quest 6. Noffles is not here. It is Final Fantasy Patch Day, so, he is of course enjoying that. So, it's just gonna be you and me. Last time we arrived on land of the Green Isles, explored a whole bunch, climbed some stupid steps, and, we got told that we need to, go through a labyrinth, and we're gonna have to make sure that we have all the items we need first, or we're gonna get stuck. Now, probably the intended developer way of doing this is that, you go in, get stuck, try to figure out what items you need, and then, reload your save, but we're gonna try to be a little more efficient about it, so I looked up, a list of the items we need. I don't know how to get them, but I have a list. So, we need the Red Queen Scarf, we have that one. We need the Tinder Box, which we can get anytime from the merchant. We need the Hole in the Wall from the Isle of Wonder, which we couldn't get at because of the flowers getting in front of it. And we need a brick from the Isle of the Beast. So, I guess we're going to be doing a little bit of traveling here.
Magic map doesn't teleport objects.
Why are we not getting sound?
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
That's not supposed to happen. Anyway, gameplay, resume. Goodness gracious. Fuck you, Windows. I can't even blame Bill Gates anymore because it's not like he's involved.
A little fawn is feeding on a grassy hillock near the sea. Alexander resists the temptation to pet the fawn, thinking he might frighten it.
Now, when he is wearing things, they just become part of him. Okay, so given that I don't see any place we could get a brick from around here, assuming we gotta get past this point. So
Alexander remembers what the pawn shop.
oh, come on. You need to walk 2 feet over here. Alright, so that doesn't work.
Alexander feels a
We had a rope or something that we could swing across, or we had a plank.
good day. How fair? I cannot. The counter.
Okay, I gotta select the thing, right?
There's no reason. There's no reason.
Wasn't the feather... It was the flute, right?
The pawn shop is.
No? What was the object I had with me from the thing? I thought it was the flute.
There's no. Would you
Okay,
mind?
okay, I gotta click on him.
Yes, Prince Alexander. A mechanical, a plane, a used paint, a battered tin.
Alright.
I believe I'll...
Very good.
Thank you.
We'll need that for later, but, maybe we can already do something with it now. I don't know. Hey, Wario! Just to catch you up to speed, because I know you are, helping out with walkthroughs. I know which items to get for the labyrinth, but I do not know how to get them yet. That is going to be the challenge.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels... Those oysters are all sleep.
Right, we have this whole situation. So we need to get that thing.
The wallflowers, overcome with shyness at Alexander's approach, cluster together and cover the hole in the wall. Alexander can't get it.
So we need to either get the hole to leave or get those wallflowers to not be dicks.
Would you ladies be at all interested in this?
Imagine if he had to go through the gnome
Shy
security
with it,
check
come on.
every time he came here. Jesus Christ. You're giving me like TSA flashbacks.
Would you ladies be at...
The wa-
Just
The
burn them down,
the
Alex.
wa-
Just do it.
Would you ladies...
the wa- Why would Alexander want to use that on the... Why would Alex...
Would you ladies...
Why would Alex...
Would you
Stinky
ladies-
flower.
The wall... Why would Alex...
Would you lovely flowers...
Guess not. Why use that? The tomato...
Would you babies be interested in this?
The baby's tears only look up at Alexander with bewildered expressions. They must be a bit young for that.
I remember there was the thing where you can give them like milk, but you can only give one of them milk at a time, and then the other ones cry, and then I don't know.
Alexander doesn't...
Would you...
The wa-
Would you...
The wa- Why would Alexander takes a bottle of milk. Apparently, Alexander feels his... Alexander already...
So I can only get one. Yeah, like, I can give it to this, but then
The other babies...
this happens, and then if I leave and go back, the milk is gone, so...
What a grip. Alexander...
Shut up, dog.
Apparently.
See, now it's just gone.
It wouldn't be worthwhile. Alexander gives one of...
I'm pretty sure, like, I tried the story thing, and, like, all it does is make Alexander bored.
Alexander... Apparently.
I guess I can just try feeding them all in a row, but
Alexander...
if that's the answer, the game doesn't indicate it very well, because the other ones always start crying.
Alexander... Apparently. There's no reason... Alexander... The other baby...
Nope. I don't know. Is the milk a red herring? Like, answer me that. Is the milk a red herring here? get past those guys because they didn't want to. Milk is using the babies for something, but I don't think you need it yet. I don't know what the hell is up with that tree. Like, I guess if I get too close, it'll kill me, maybe, but... And maybe the same with these plants over here, but it seems like no matter, like, you know, you'd have to be pretty stupid to get that close, so... All I know is I need this fucking hole. I need to get the hole.
Those snapdragons. Zounds, those wallflowers sure are sharp.
Maybe I need some way to reach from afar to get the hole. Don't have anything like that. And I don't think the other items would help that either.
An elegant padded chair. Zounds. Those snapdragons.
Would you lovely flowers be interested in this?
Guess not.
I feel like in an older King's Quest game, you would totally be allowed to burn down the garden and then just be screwed. No, I don't have a lamp. That's a tinderbox.
The pawn shop's tinderbox is slightly battered, but in reasonably good shape. The tinderbox contains a candle, as well as some flint and tinder. The old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to do the lake thing either.
Alexander...
And I know that I have to get past there because one of the items I need is a brick from the Isle of the Beast, and there are no walls there, so... Now, if I try to get the, if I try to get the hole directly, then the wallflowers immediately, like, cover it without the snapdragons doing anything. So, I don't think that's...
Alexander doesn't... Alexander does... That would have no... That would have... Alexander doesn't want... Alexander does...
I don't think the snapdragons are scaring the wallflowers. I think the wallflowers are shy, and the snapdragons are, you know...
That would have no... That...
being dicks about it.
Alexander is carrying an unusually large black feather. The feather feels... Alexander is tickled enough just to be out on his own on this adventure.
If you could fly, you could go through the boiling water. Yes, but I can't fly, so... Well, yes, it stands to reason that I would need to, like, complete puzzles to complete more puzzles in this puzzle game, but... can't imagine I have, like, what I need, because none of what I have seems like it's useful anywhere.
Alexander...
Hello? Now,
Here, take the stinky flower.
merchant, would you... No.
But you want the stinky flower. Take it. Everyone wants a stinky flower.
Merchant, no. Merchant,
Merchant.
Alexander.
where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty back here. Yeah, all this stuff you got. What do you want to carry all this trash around for?
I wonder if I need to have the tomato yell at people or something.
Alexander Kent.
So Cinderella hasn't come out in a while, that's odd.
Oh, it's you. How... What do you want from me? A recitation or something? Leave me alone. Yeah.
Sure. I wouldn't mind a hint.
Would you be at all? Nah.
I think that wiggly leaf is just a wiggly leaf.
Well, you're all...
Sometimes leaves just wiggle, you know?
There's nothing.
There's 3 major things on the Isle of Wonder I haven't looked at yet. Alright.
Alexander.
Alright, so I can't seem to do anything with the oysters because
The sleeping oyster.
Alex doesn't
Alexander.
want to.
The sleeping. Those oysters are all.
Where were you born? A barn? It's a pigsty
shut up.
back here. Yeah, all this stuff you got.
Shut up!
What do you want to carry all...
What the fuck? There's a whole thing here? Thanks for indicating that. Alright, we have bees, which is always a good sign. We have bees, we have spider.
Buzz.
Okay. Ah!
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. What a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, I mean, an honor to have me as a bride. Just... Oh, drat! I mean, the loss is yours.
Alexander offers the.
No, thank you, you...
Alexander.
No.
Fuck out of here. Okay.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground. The tail end of this island is a riotous... The tail...
Okay, but what about the bees? Why are there bees?
Piles of staff. Alexander is... Alexander... There is... Alex... There... Piles of stacked books.
What?
Hey, hands off the goods there, son.
Oh, sorry.
I don't like this place!
Hello? Is anyone there in the books?
No, there's no one here.
Well, then I guess there's no one to stop me from taking the books either, now is there?
There's no reason... There's no reason... There's no...
Here, have a stinky flower. Do you like stinky flower?
No, no.
Oh, cool. I can at least offer her items from here. That's good at least.
There's no reason... There's no...
If we could get that guy to, like, stay out, that'd be nice, because then I could, like, talk to him, maybe? Kind of... I think it's just a pile of books, but it kind of looks like some sort of, like, cave entrance in a tree, doesn't it? I can't seem to read him the book because when I try talking to him, he just immediately goes back away. Anyway, Wario said I need to talk to one of these oysters.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a
I'm sorry, I think the narrator kept saying, "Oh, the oysters are all asleep. Wouldn't want to disturb them."
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard. Yields a gilded minnow of precise measurements, 2,069 centidrills by 3,023. Indicate a fab...
Alexander makes...
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you fixed my mouth. It feels great.
The little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
Alright, we have a pearl now.
The flawless pearl is the largest Alexander's ever seen.
I wonder where to use that. How is this thing?
Fallen log.
Looks like a creepy face!
That bump on the log does not... Alexander sees no point... What would a dogwood...
How much dog would a dogwood would? What?
Would you ladies be at...
The wall...
Would you have...
We don't want...
Would you...
Guess not.
I need to have a bone first.
Would you have...
No, quite so.
Yeah, maybe the spider. I don't know. I just don't want to look at it.
Alexander off.
No, no.
Alexander.
So what is this thing over here?
Oh, so
You get away from me.
handsome. That
Scrap of paper.
Onto my web from the...
An intricately detailed.
And presumably...
Alexander,
After my goods, are you?
Alexander feels the sharp prick of the.
Donk.
That's what you get for preferring that old scrap of paper to me.
I like the shenanigans music.
Next.
Let me load the game, please.
Why do you think they call her a?
Hello? No! Hello? No! Hello? No!
That'd work if it was a LucasArts game.
There's no reason. Alexander.
No, no,
Alexander.
no, thank...
Try 99 more times. What is this, Resident Evil?
There's no reason. There's no.
Hello? No!
Piles of stacked books.
Hey.
Oh, so...
Stay out here, you bitch! Get back here!
Alexander's.
Oh,
These things are starting to piss me off.
There is Alex. There is buzz. Little bees buzz around the books as though the pages were laden with the sweetest pollen. Maybe they're spelling bees.
Christ.
hello?
No. No.
Hello?
No.
I mean, nothing's changing, so...
No. No.
I gotta assume there's something else I gotta do first. When I click the books, he just...
There's nothing.
Oh. 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 Oh.
None of this does anything, guys.
Alexander wouldn't want.
Gotta investigate on a different island. That's what I figured, because there's like a bunch of stuff where like different events just happen, and then you can proceed with something else. Are you gonna do Black Widow thing? I wonder. I hope it's not some dumb thing where you have to click on a really specific spot.
Alexander. That. Alexander. Alexander. Alexander.
No,
Fucking smash it. Fucking smash it, Alex. Fucking burn it, smash it, destroy this fucking thing.
No.
Alexander.
I was talking to Prince Alexander. No, I don't want to zoom in on the web. Ah, get out of here.
Alexander.
No.
There's no sense. Alexander.
No.
Alexander. Alexander. Alexander.
No.
There's no Alexander.
Please just tell me what to do. Stand at the bottom.
Hey!
And now what?
Some people.
YPI?
Ah.
Alexander.
What does that mean?
Alexander.
That's right.
Alexander.
That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, she's so fast, I figured, you know, that wouldn't be enough.
Alexander snatched.
Okay.
The wind blows the scrap.
Okay, now can we burn this shit down? This game sucks. Didn't even want to kill the Nazis in Wolf 3D so much. What am I supposed to do with knowing the word love? Exactly. Wait a... Is it me or did my thing grow?
Hello.
Apparently.
Audio glitch is back. I can try to deal with it, but I don't know. I don't really have any like options to mess with that, but Guess we can just try reactivating the stream thing. See if that helps at all. There's a plant I haven't looked at yet.
Alexander is standing in a delectable garden. Is that lettuce? Why, it must be those grapes. A gray brick.
Pretty sure I've looked at all of them.
Vines of unless vines of the wallflower. A colorful
I've looked at all of those before. The iceberg lettuce.
Excuse me, lettuce.
The lettuce just gives Alexander the cold shoulder. Why use that on the iceberg lettuce?
It's not cold anymore, game.
Why use that? Why use...
I thought this was supposed to be like the best King's Quest, and yet I feel like I am constantly way more stumped than in the other ones. Doesn't really look like it can do anything with the fucking iceberg lettuce. Why it can't get across that stream? Because it's too hot. It's boiling. Oh my god.
Alexander.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Fuck off. Please, fuck off. I just want to slap someone, right? Okay.
Alexander feels a...
Like, okay. If I was making a fucking... Now, I'm not a good puzzle designer, I'll tell you that, but, like... I would, like, you know, make the rules consistent. Like, why would I think that I can just pick up this freaking iceberg lettuce when everything else in the garden starts, like, talking and crying and snapping at me when I try to do anything? So it's a matter of, like, conveying what the player should be able to do. Especially because, you know, it took me... Like, last time I played this, it took me a while to even notice the iceberg lettuce was there, because it's the only thing that looks fucking normal.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce.
Is the crunchy thing still happening?
Water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable. Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, ooh.
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Alright. I can't... I can type E, but not M. Whatever.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Well, I don't believe you one bit. Especially because you have glowing eyes.
Alexander closely examined. Alexander picks up the brick.
You aren't gonna listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
I'll show you by getting the hell out of here. Yeah, okay. That thing's still totally gonna kill me, right?
The stone archer would undoubtedly shoot Alexander long before he managed to climb up the wall to try that. Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The lamp is empty. Small speckles of... Throwing the brick at the stone archer might scratch his marble, but it won't stop the archer's vigilant watch over the path.
I'm just surprised the game understood that I wanted to throw it.
The stone archer...
Alright, we probably don't need anything there yet, so... So now we just need the hole in the wall.
Alexander...
You know, if we just had more invisible ink, this game would be really easy.
Why would Alexander...
Would you lay
The wall...
Well, Bookworm likes books, presumably, and I have a book that I have no way of giving him. I have Word, which I have no way of giving him. There is the bookstore, so I don't know. Maybe I just gotta talk to the guy again, and he'll be like, "Oh, I suddenly have information."
Alexander...
King's Quest, King's Quest. Now I understand why I only played LucasArts games as a kid.
Hello?
Hmm?
Now.
How fare you?
Well, I would be better if I could only finish my manuscript. I am a budding novelist, you know.
Who isn't? Oh, yeah, there was a guy who wanted to trade lamps. He just fucked off.
Merchant.
No.
Alexander sees nothing particular.
Yeah, sure. Just help me out here.
Alexander's...
Good day.
Alexander picked... Well, that...
Is it like random whether like characters are gonna show up somewhere? the book on the table in front of all you. The black one that I just used, or
How much for
It is a fine book, is
what
it
the
not?
fucking fuck? I can't even tell what that is.
To the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an
He
aardvark
poofed
in
himself
the end.
into an aardvark.
So
I think that's illegal.
I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spelled book for it.
Well, all I have is a crap book. But, like, that's not fair. Like, usually, like, you know, things you can interact with have, like, the sharpness about them. Like, they're not, like, anti-aliased in the background. It's the same as when you, like, watch an old cartoon and you can tell, like, what's a cell and what's part of the background. So, you know, like, oh, that object's gonna move. Check the background shelves on the far right.
Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry. He reads, Thy
There
hair
once was a man from Nantucket.
his face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast. Not bad. And another. Upon the
Hello,
shadow of
me.
Lily's
Meet
bed,
the real
untouched
me.
by worldly care,
In my misfit's
shadows
way of
lay
life.
her earthly bed. Oh, that she were not there. Yikes. And another. What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live
Kinky.
without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me and made me powerless?
Man,
to
if
free
he's gonna keep reading, like, I don't have enough jokes.
that brings my
I don't have enough
air back
jokes
to
off the top of my
sea.
head.
The name of love cannot apply. It's
There
common
once was a man named Gold Roger.
hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you. That
Alexander
ere my
was
soul
slowly
returns,
consumed by his
makes for
crown.
you.
Ali was
a
next.
little close to home, that one.
Alexander returns the love poem book to the shelf. Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
I see that old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant.
Alexander has
I thought I was gonna get the whole book actually, but do not trade the lamp too early. All right.
Alexander Alex Alexander
I do not wish to seduce the Black Widow. If it turns out that we somehow, like, screwed ourselves out of important NPCs by walking back and forth on the main island a couple times, I'm gonna send a sternly worded letter to Roberta Williams.
There's no reason to there's no
Okay, I still can't do anything with this guy.
Hello?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner. All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, Bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No, but I've met Santa Claus.
No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What?
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know.
The rogue Tamagotchis.
Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
What is this conversation?
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
I got something else that's dangling if you want to see that.
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
What good are you? That was a waste of time.
There's no reason. Alexander,
Are you there, most venerable bookworm?
Do you have...
A regular.
Go back to the Isle of the Beast. I love how things just randomly change in this game. It's really good.
Alex,
Okay, hang on. What is it lately with me and games that everyone says are like freaking awesome, and then I just like suck ass at them and don't understand what the point is?
there's an odd little creature dangling from that tree branch.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
That's a fair response, honestly.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Oh, that makes it okay, huh?
Not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
When are you coming home?
To? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
What the fuck? You could just put him under your arm.
It looks like
You could just put him under your arm, you know?
Alexander.
That's what I would do.
Feels it.
Well, the weird thing is, though, like, people give, like, the other King's Quest games shit for being obtuse, including the one immediately preceding this. So I don't know why this one, like, frickin'...
Are you there?
Do you have anything
Gets a
interesting
pass.
yet? A subordinate clause.
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
Tomato and Possum unite into an epic RPG party. Ah, man. Now I miss Dragon Quest V, where you can recruit a tomato. Or I guess it would be a tomato because everyone has a British accent in Dragon Quest, or a fake, slightly offensive foreign accent.
Have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
And how about you take decent care of your collection? Fucking snobby bitch going on like, oh, I fucking love books so much, I never sell one. I'm just gonna let them get fucking destroyed by nature. Just expose them to the elements.
Thanks.
You make me sick. What did he give me?
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something riddle book.
Stupid bullshit riddle book. That's what they used to make this game. Oh, it's a pun. I'm too stupid for this game, I think.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander.
Still, though, who treats their books like that? What a cockbag.
Hello?
I swear to God, though, games like this were fucking designed to make you buy strategy guides, right? Just like how, like, arcade games back in the day were, like, deliberately unfair to make you spend more quarters. Here, take this Team Rocket book.
Alexander should show Bookworm's book to the shop owner before leaving it in the shop.
I'm fucking clicking on him, narrator!
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles
Crown
are
Cyclops.
much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic.
I know I don't believe in mirth right now.
Here's the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope
I'm
so.
a miserable
We shall
bitch.
see how rusty my spell casting truly is.
Call back. Cast spells in King's Quest 3. Alrighty.
Alexander is carrying a book from...
So... Magic paint spell. 1 cup swamp ooze, river Styx water, 1 black horse feather. Add Styx water to swamp oozing cup, stir with horse feather, apply to blank surface of artist's brush. Speak incantation over painting to materialize. Alright. I'm pretty I guess that's the feather we have? We know where there's a swamp. River Styx water seems like it might be kind of difficult to get. Then again, I die all the time in this game, so maybe not. What else have we got? Make rain spell. Few drops salt water not from sea. Tears or something? Or piss. Definitely piss. 1 vial sacred water. Falling water. It's all water! Oh yeah, I know, like, JOLLO, right? Yeah. I mean, I had no way to, like, you know, prove to him that we had the same interests, so I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Can you, like, look up how to... What happened? Did my mic just... Anyway, I'm sure someone else has like wondered like, okay, when do the NPCs show up again? So the ring. Wait, I don't have that anymore.
This is the last page.
Did I like completely screw myself like at the beginning of the game?
Good day.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently.
I'm
I'm
stupid.
happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Okay, that fucking jester bastard better come back.
Good day again.
Well, I mean, presumably that's... I don't know, maybe I could trade back for it.
Alexander
If
does
I need the pearl. I don't know if I need the pearl.
Good day.
No, but like, how would... If the NPCs don't come back, then how the heck would you ever be able to beat this game? Desktop thing. My whole desk setup when I'm streaming like this is like, I've got the laptop and then I use my desktop if I need to like look anything up because that's where I'm streaming, and then there's just cables all over the keyboard. Why is it looking up Google, please? None of these results are for King's Quest. What the fuck? Oh, the crunch came back? Yeah, I don't really know why that happens. It's just a little fucky. I mean, if like turning the thing off and on again works, then cool. Is it still happening? Oh my god. Are you serious? I don't think I had the ring when I, like, saw Jollo, because I'd already given it to the pawn shop, so that's just fucking horseshit. It's complete fucking bullshit. Like, I don't even think I have a save that far back. I mean, I guess, like I said before, like, there's multiple ways to beat the game without getting all the points, so you don't need to befriend Jollo to win, but, obviously I want the best ending. I'll try jiggling the cable. I jiggle it. That's all I can do. I mean, okay, well, what we could do is just start over and go, like, super speed through everything, because we know all the solutions now. Check the large tree at the crossroads between town and the castle.
A hollow in the trunk of... Alexander examines the... A grand old...
Doesn't seem like I can do anything with that. So you said the lamp guy comes back, right? Is there anything particular that triggers that? Because maybe we need to do other stuff, and then Jollo will still show up later in the game. And then, there's Cinderella. Presumably she needs to come back out eventually. With all that said, what do we do now? Like, I have the spell book, but I don't think I can cast any of this. Nor do I know how that would help me get a hole in the wall.
Speaking the in...
Alright, help me with the hole. Something stupid, isn't it?
Alexander feels a strange...
Use the flute.
Alexander... Alexander... Good. The pawn shop. There's no re... If Alex...
Would you...
Of course, Alex...
That... Thank you.
Why am I just having so much trouble with every single game I play lately? Am I cursed?
Alexander... The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently.
See, again, I never think to interact with this bird because, like,
The nightingale
most of the animals in this game,
looks at Alexander's
if I, like,
face
try to do anything, it's just like, Alexander doesn't feel like bothering that thing.
Hello, little nightingale. Of what do you sing?
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing. Although the nightingale seems interested in Alexander, she would never allow
Do we need to do
him
anything else with this Wario, or is it enough that, like, the bird thinks we're neat now?
to take the path.
Little dance, do a little dance, yeah! Okay, well, I don't know if JOLLO's gonna show up again, so... I don't know why you told me to do that.
Good day.
Would you mind...
Of course, Alex.
I'll take...
The flute.
Thank you.
And don't tell me there's some stupid fucking pun involving the wallflowers and the flute.
Alexander.
May I have this dance?
I swear, I freaking swear I've tried the flute on, like, various things before, so... I don't know why the heck this would suddenly do it, but whatever.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
Give me that fucking hole.
While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall. Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander...
Can you check the... I just left, Wario. Can I just get the tinderbox first?
Good day.
Would you...
Of course, Alexander...
I'll take...
No, god damn it, I had the flute already. God, I am doing so much of this. Trading back and forth.
Of course, Alex...
The muscle memory messed me up.
Very...
Thank you.
Alright, so we have the hole in the wall, the brick, the tinderbox over here, and what was the other item? The scarf. So we have everything we need for the labyrinth.
Alexander... Alexander... To the right of the path, to the...
What did you want me to do with this table?
Far away from home to take the path. Those snapdragons. Those...
Should be a teacup there once you have the spell book. Oh, it's on the chair. I see it. And now for some reason I am allowed to go there. Alright. Every other time I tried to approach the chair, that triggered the snapdragons as well. Alright, wait. Hang on. Hang on.
That part of the swamp.
What do you think you're doing?
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp sludge!
He's right, you know. But he could.
I
be a
knew
little
that was a
nicer
face!
than telling you. He's
The
not
game
a
lied to me!
Stick in the mud.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
She did not! That is absolutely not true!
He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly.
Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Just because I can't read anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log, and must be content with my lot. Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up! You see how he is?
Well, okay.
Bump and his log are too heavy for Alexander to... Alexander can't...
Perhaps you could toss me some swamp ooze, since you seem to be able to recognize it.
Well, hoity-toity, look who's Mr. Wants so much! He's an utter waste of oxygen.
Would you have any interest in this?
Get out of here!
Would you have any... Perhaps I can help you out by throwing a rotten tomato at Stick in the Mud for you.
It's gonna be great.
Really? I appreciate the gesture, but the swamp is broader than it looks. Only a native like myself would be able to hit him from here.
How would you hit anything?
I thought this...
He has a... Yeah, he has an arm!
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he? Hey! Hey! What are you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you? Now, Bumpy! Remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this! No! Not into the swamp!
What the fuck? The tomato has arms?!
Hey, okay, I give up.
What the fucking fuck?!
Sorry. Well,
There's some crazy plot twists right now.
I'm sorry. You mean it? Really? Brother. Brother.
Stick in the Mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
That was a freaking experience, yo.
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
Okay, that was wild. Anyway, now we should finally be able to go to the Isle of Sacred Mountain, go into the labyrinth, and do whatever's there, because according to Google, I have the items that I need for that.
The steps cannot be...
I thought as soon as I came back here, they were gonna carry me to the labyrinth. Why, are you really gonna make me walk up here again? Oh, thank God. Okay. Hey guys!
So, you have chosen to come back and face the catacombs when you could have escaped. I admit I am surprised. You're either a complete...
Even John Delancey here is just like, wait, you didn't just run away? Where are you, a dumbass?
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Oh, snap!
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
Remember the cave by the bush?
Thanks.
I feel like I tried to go there before, or I was like afraid that like Alexander was just gonna like stick his entire head into the bush and die. Oh
The
boy!
catacomb's entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
Alright, lay it on me. Where do I go? I have no interest in trying to solve a maze manually.
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock.
Up 2, right 2, up 1. Alright. What's with this rat?
A lone skull lies on the ground among the... Alexander picks up the skull.
I lost.
Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skeleton. Alexander examines the stone.
I do like that, unlike in King's Quest V, it doesn't freaking change the perspective on you. Oh shit, you gave me more directions. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this more manual bullshit? Check manual. Alright. Up. Pulling off the manual for this game. This game that's full of stupid dumb shit. Alright, I guess the catacomb section. If you need help playing the game, check out the enclosed instruction book. Alright, it's talking about like crowns and scythes over here, so it's presumably the right thing I'm looking at. 3 roses laid upon the bower.
Alexander feels the tile.
Uh-oh.
That was abrupt.
Tickets only.
You told me to stand on the roses! Why you lied to me?
Spikes and your...
This one then?
Alexander feels...
Uh-oh.
God damn it. Scythe for he who cuts the flower. Crown a dove. I can't tell what I'm looking at. That looks like a skull. Is this the dove? Oh.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Uh-oh.
Is this a dove? Okay. My bones make sacred this dread place. Alright, I did it! Okay, where to now? Left one, up one. All right. Oh, there's no up here. What the fuck? Hey,
Ah,
you're a
you
fake.
were human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast. Did my father send you here to save me?
No, I don't know your father because you're a
Yes, he
creepy
did.
bad genie.
How did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I have discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me and we'll both be saved.
Sounds like Zoe from Little Big Adventure.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall.
Maze. This maze actually doesn't seem too hard. Sides like do anything weird, so there's a thing here.
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins.
All right. I guess this is the only. Oh, whoa.
It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down.
Classic. All right. Okay. Let me think.
That would never hold the... That won't...
Brick.
In a desperate move. The brick is caught between 2 cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is...
So if you didn't have that brick and you went here, you could get... to avoid.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Dev3YB, welcome to the chat. Davey B? I don't know. But yeah, you know, I kind of figured if you didn't have... Because, you know, the game gives you plenty of warning about that one. But being like, hey, we're going to let you go off and get what you need. And then you can come back. Why is my mouth stuck? One moment. I don't... well, my mouth doesn't open anymore. What's going on? This is one of those cool, great technical difficulties kind of streams, huh? All right, give me a moment here. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Ooh. Nope, still stuck. Why? Why, man? Why, man? Okay, I think I fixed it. I'm too smiley. Now, there's definitely some weirdness going on with my setup.
Alexander hears a low growling. so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Zounds!
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
Good thing he's got cat eyes so we can see where he is. Am I allowed to use the menu yet? Okay. This one.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
Man, he's way better at lighting a place up than his sister is. Three, 4, 5.
Somewhere, far off. Alexander hears the sound of a wild beast again. This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him. The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
Oh, shut your hole.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
Huh? That is not just another room in the catacombs.
Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall.
Complicated string of directions. Alright.
While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it. Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
Alright. Warrior says left 3. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2. Right 1. Down 1. Right 2. Up 1. Right 1. Up 2. Isn't it the skybox from Dry Docks?
A very beautiful, very dusty tapestry hangs on the wall.
This tapestry looks familiar.
He too has played Mario 64.
Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Well, then it really rolls so much as shift, but...
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
Your struggles are useless. It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
So either we got here at a really convenient time, or I don't really want to think about what this Minotaur's been doing this whole time. Wind Skull. Shoot, I probably... Damn. I don't remember if they're, like... I'm thinking about, like, the myth, right? Trying to remember if, like, there's a way to defeat the Minotaur. But all I remember is, like, Icarus fucking up escaping from there. So, that doesn't help. Oh yeah, the scarf.
Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything...
You there, human! Help me! Help!
Who dares enter my lair?
You must die!
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
I will wear this fabulously at you!
Never. You die, human.
Hey, can you get out of my way? You're kind of spoiling my view here.
Alexander slowly backs away. Until he can back away no more. Now where to, little...
There you go. Thanks, bud.
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Theseus is the one who defeats the Minotaur. Yeah, it's just, you know, I couldn't remember that part of the myth. But I guess it doesn't matter because, haha, bull.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames.
Those are tall flames, if that thing's that deep.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Do we still have this scarf? Because I feel like we could use that.
Sorry. Let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
But that's a waste of good rope.
All right, I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Forget it.
Her face is like Snow White, but her voice is like the nanny.
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Bad guy detected.
Lady Celeste, fight thee well.
I'm quite
No
well,
crown for you.
thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellects.
Yes, milady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
Very aerodynamic. Whee!
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy.
The
Well,
guards
I
have the
expected
same
to thank you
face
for
as the
saving my
king.
daughter's life. So I thank you.
What is that
I'm
about?
obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its ruins. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the city of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
Well, you're a poopy head.
I will respect your wishes.
You're a poopy head and a dum-dum. Whoa.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
defeated the Minotaur in his lair. So I
It's like, I'm an oracle. You don't need to tell me things.
This is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess.
Tell me how to make JOLLO come back.
Let us see what we can see.
I must know.
I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How do I redeem her?
With a redeemer.
It's not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather a myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force.
You may or may not be able to meet a jester.
Life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak.
Sephiroth!
But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
Oh, such pain. I see.
This is just a really elaborate next episode
restless
preview.
spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only...
Sometimes her teeth are yellow, but
counsel
most
from
of the time they're
druids.
blue.
Be warned.
What's up with that?
The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like
Watch
I
out
said,
for their sickles.
the druid's nature is hidden.
They're very fond of their sickles.
There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this. It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, great oracle.
So that was basically just this game's equivalent of frickin' the fortune teller lady from King's Quest V. So can I still go back, or because I needed to look in the cave, right?
Alexander arrives at... Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock.
Just zoomed over there.
Alexander finds himself in a dark cave.
Oh boy.
Alexander takes the...
Please tell me there's not a troll in here.
Alexander crawls... The lighting in this part of the cave is better. The window in the... A natural window-like opening in the rock. Alexander takes a few leaves from
mint.
As he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released. Dead end.
You mean dead end?
Alexander.
It's kind of interesting that they, like, give you the ability to light up that cave even though it's pointless.
Alexander.
Seriously? I'm not close enough to the sea? What? No, 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 no!
Alexander has plenty of time to rethink.
Well, he doesn't have the same lungs as Dad does, I can tell you that much.
Only.
Shut up.
Next.
Shut up.
That wasn't a...
I mean, to be fair, I do need to go to Land of the Dead eventually. Let's try that again.
Alexander arrived. Alexander.
Oh, I do need to light it up for some fucking reason.
Alexander. Dead end.
Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end.
Alexander. Alexander.
If only we'd had Cedric, he would have helped us out. Yeah, okay, okay. I don't need to see this. And then he just stops halfway. Okay.
Alexander.
You know, what if he, like, leaped off the cliff and then on his way down he used the map? Would that work? It'd be pretty badass. Oh, so maybe we can go here now to the Isle of the Mists, or maybe we need to do something else. But that's where the druids are, right? Either way, let's see if we can find ourselves some JOLLO. This would be a cool time for him to show up. He's back!
Hello. I will be right up. Now.
Shut up. I don't need you. I need this guy.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cosima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But
Boy, are my arms tired.
oh, Cosima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming.
So it's all my father's fault for not solving the last game quicker.
Terrible indeed, poor thing.
What do you mean? This voice is great.
Despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated
His cheeks are
tradition,
so round.
not
He's
required.
like a
The Wazir
squirrel.
says she insisted out of respect.
Maybe he's related to
I
Scunny.
see. You've yet to say who you are and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me.
Well,
My
you
name
see,
is
I'm
JOLLO.
working for Alhazaret, and this is my gun.
And had been since the marriage of Cosima's parents, King Caliphum and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cosima's birth.
Alaria is such a like, hey, we need like a fantasy royal name, a female one. Yeah, okay, that one.
Charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly
Smart as a
worried
whip.
about her.
About her grief
Are
over her
whips
parents,
smart?
I mean.
Send your answer on a
Well, the
postcard.
truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Cosima.
There's just something about the guy.
The crown is court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days.
But I lost my mind reading power.
If only I could find Sing Sing, Cosima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion.
Oh, is that the bird
She
from
needs
outside?
to heal, and she's safe enough in a room, I suppose. The Wazir has been warning the guards about some threat to her, some stranger in the land. But I think he's just... Wait a minute. Prince Alexander, you must be the threat he was talking about. Oh, you're in danger.
Oh.
The Wazir's genie must have learned of your presence in the land, Prince Alex. I don't know how, but he must have.
I haven't exactly been discreet, I'm afraid.
Alexander, this is serious.
Is
Now,
he
Oswald isn't going to
serious?
get close to Cosima now. He doubled the castle guard, probably to make sure you keep out. Gadzooks!
Gadzooks!
There isn't some way to convince
You're all
our
such
master
crazy
that the
kooks.
islands even died.
You're giving me the spooks.
You might be able to get close enough to...
What an interesting thought. Tell me more about this genie.
The genie's name is Shamir Shamazo.
We're getting a lot of exposition right now.
Shamir with him when he came to this kingdom. Shamir probably won't directly threaten you, but that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. He can be a terrible trickster and an ingenious spy. It's too bad we can't get our hands on Shamir's lamp. If we had that lamp, Alhazred and all of our problems would be solved. Wouldn't that be a fine thing?
You would wish to be master of such a wicked creature?
Oh, Shamir isn't necessarily evil. Genies never are, you know. They only reflect their owner's heart, for good or ill. Alhazred is
Yeah,
probably a
you
shining
would know
example.
nothing
The
without
genius.
this.
So how do you propose we go about
It
getting...
it seems almost like you'd have to go out of your way to beat the game without, like, befriending JOLLO.
Only dreaming. I mean, the lamp is heavily guarded. It would be easier to steal Alhazred's own trousers while he's wearing them than it would be to get that lamp.
But surely a clown's hands are quick and agile.
Well, yes, they are, as a matter of fact. But then the theft would be detected almost immediately. And then... my poor neck.
If the theft were detected.
Oh, I
That's a
see.
sacrifice I'm willing to make.
There might be a slim chance, but only that. If you could find a replica of the genie's lamp, an exact replica, I might be able to make the swap. I alone might get close enough. But I couldn't tell you what to look for. I caught a glimpse of it only once. I would know it if I saw it again, but to say I cannot.
Well, I'll just have to see what I can do.
Alright.
Good luck to you then, Prince Alex. I really must be going back to the castle. I don't think I'll be able to come back here. If we were spied on, well, it's too high a risk. I hope you understand. If I see Cassima, I'll tell her I saw you. If you do ever make it to the castle, look me up. And do be careful, friend.
I will. Goodbye, Jollo. Thanks for all your help.
The way you figure out what the lamp looks like is by far the dumbest puzzle in the game. Oh boy! Alright, well. Right, so I assume we'll have to trade the lamp for one that looks like the genie's lamp. But first, we gotta figure out what it looks like. Is this truly the best King's Quest yet? I don't know. I think I like 4 better. Like, that had a lot of dumb shit, but, like... I also was somehow more charmed by its stupid shit, and it didn't really feel quite as much like it was just, like, reaching. Let me just slowly watch JOLLO go. Okay, so now do we give the ring to the bird?
Alexander holds
A
up his
poisonous
insignia to the
snake!
Nightingale, hoping she perhaps is the nightingale that JOLLO spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring to Cassima.
Alexander's just like, oh man, I sure hope this is the right bird. Otherwise, I have just given my precious heirloom to a random fucking bird.
The nightingale She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cassima.
Sing, sing. What have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing, sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing, sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here, then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you.
Tragedy, ain't it?
Ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cassima herself?
Or am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
What was... Nice O-face, Alex. Take a closer look at the ribbon. You're just like immediately just like, okay.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet. A long strand of black hair is caught in the ribbon. There's no reason. the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the ring, in the chance that the receiver might truly be Cosima.
I don't know, man. And maybe instead of a love poem, you should like be like,
Grabs the love poem and takes it towards
you know,
the
write like a note being like, please tell me what's actually going on. Give me directions into the castle. What does the genie lamp look like?
It is a poem, Sing Sing.
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me?
Yeah, we get it.
Oh, Alexander.
Alexander!
To you. Take this to him while he waits. Hurry, my fleet one.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend. Please, please be careful. Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and I
Don't try to touch any spiders. That would be really stupid.
Small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get to me. You must not be endangered again for my sake. Greatly in your family's debt, Cosima.
Alexander's hand
Getting kind of mixed signals there.
For the first time in his long search, he has heard her voice again, if only in writing. No
Alexander breaks the fourth wall to hear the voice acting.
friend. Is the maiden merely shy, or does she regard him only as a brother?
There's one more item you gotta give the bird, but I don't remember if you need it for anything before that or not. What could it be? Wait, when the hell did I get a knife?
The small dagger is a gift
Ah,
from Lady
okay. I
Celeste.
didn't realize she gave that
Its
to me.
handle is decorated with precious
It was like a permanent thing.
The small vial contains...
Yeah.
Alexander shows the object to the bird. The little bird does not appear to be interested in that.
I guess we'll never know if Cosima would appreciate it.
The peppermint leaves...
Well, we'll be able to come back later to give that item if we need to, right? So, in the meantime, I think this is a good place to leave off. This started pretty rough, but then it all started rolling, and then we got JOLLO, and now we're just, you know, starting to get some places. You don't have the third item yet? Okay, no, that's fine then. That's fine then. I wonder what we're gonna be doing next time. Because we know. I guess we should see if we can go to that other island. Let's figure that out right now. Okay. Walk 5 feet over here. Stop on the beach so you can use the map.
Alexander feels a strain.
Alright, so we can in fact go to that island. And then there'll be a whole adventure waiting for us there, presumably.
From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
So that's what we're going to be doing next time. Shout outs to Joel. Many shout outs to Wario, who, like, without him, I would have just had to look at a walkthrough myself, and it would have been no fun at all. This game has a lot of bullshit in it. At the beginning, I thought, like, the open nature of it, where you could go to all these different places, I thought that would be really fun, and instead it just made me really confused about where I was supposed to be going at any given moment. And, you know, King's Quest IV had, like, a couple bits of, like, complete bullshit in it. But I still felt like I was able to, like, do more and feel like, you know, when I got stuck, it was a matter of, like, okay, I'm invested in this, I want to figure it out. And here it just felt like I was, like, constantly hitting, like, these weird brick walls, not knowing what I was supposed to do with anything. I'm clearly not, like, I'm either too dumb or just at a completely different wavelength when it comes to, like, the fricking puns and stuff, because I would never have figured some of that out. I don't like that, like, doing certain things just triggers completely unrelated shit elsewhere in the game. Like, that I'm pretty sure was not a thing in King's Quest IV. And I know in King's Quest V, like, sometimes randomly things would happen, which was annoying, but at least, it seemed to be frequent enough that, like, you would kind of stumble on it, and then if you knew the game's logic of, like, okay, don't miss these things or you'll screw yourself, then you'd be golden in that regard. Ori says, fair warning, there's some stuff on this island that can perma-screw you if you don't grab it right away, so hang on, it is safe. Alright, I will name it Hang On, That Is Save. All the big entries on the TV tropes and winnable button design page for this game are on this island. Yeah, alright, okay, I will keep that in mind, but yeah. I don't know, though, like, because this game is regarded as, like, the best and the least obtuse, maybe, you know, I just didn't hear about some of the stuff that really gave me trouble here, and that's why I got stuck more. Because in King's Quest 4 and 5, you know, there were a couple like infamous puzzles where I already knew the answer just because everyone talks about it. So I'd at least generally have an idea of, like, okay, watch out for this thing, watch out for that thing, make sure you get this item. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe if I went in completely blind on those games, I'd be just as annoyed. But yeah, I not sure I love this game as much as I wanted to, but maybe it picks up. Maybe it picks up from here. We got some JOLLO, we got some saving damsels in distress from Minotaurs. Hopefully I never have to go back to the fucking garden again, or the swamp. I still don't know why there's a dog tree, so neat. With that said, we will be back on Thursday with Duke Nukem 3D. I'm gonna try really hard to get through the rest of episode 3, but knowing how long I usually take on Duke Nukem 3D levels, I might not be able to finish it, but I guess we'll see. And then on Sunday, we will be back with Shining Force 2. I have grinded. Everyone's at, like, level 20 promoted now at this point. So that should make it a little smoother going forward. I hope it's not still going to kick my ass somehow anyway. But that will be, that's just what we're doing, because until I beat one of those games, the lineup ain't changing. If you look at my stream schedule, you will also see that there's a special stream on Saturday on Picardo. It is 18 plus because I make naughty art and it's related to that. So if you're into that, you can join me over there at that time. If not, just, you know, hang out on Twitch. I'll see you again for more game streams. So Thank y'all very much for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to tell all your friends about Rosie. Follow me on these things down here. Rosie rolling out. Oh, actually, real quick. I have you guys been enjoying like the old previously unreleased streams that I've been putting on YouTube? Because I'm gonna upload my East 1 and 2 playthrough. I have
From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Thanks, narrator. I have edited the first one. I need to edit some of these old streams because, you know, they weren't originally meant as, like, you know, proper streams. So, again, I make naughty art. I talked about it a bunch on the first East episode, so I had to edit that out for YouTube. But I hope you'll enjoy that when it comes out soon. And now for real, Rosie rolling out.
From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
I get it. There's mysterious drums and chanting.